Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think that's a great one. So we've heard from different people, different. The only lady in our midst we haven't heard from her. Mr. Lack, what you are? Yes, please unmute yourself. Let's hear from you before we go into the next session. You can unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, you're
Good
welcome.
evening once again.
Yeah.
Yes, well, for me, I'm going to say Digiu is just the answer to what is going on in the world today. And basically, the reason why I joined Digiu or most of the projects that I've joined is because they were actually towards achieving the sustainable development goals, which should I say a follower the 2030 goals. And based on what the CEO said, where I got the clear part about Digiu was when the CEO was talking about the postulates, the ideas during our marathon. And in Digiu, we want to achieve equity, whereby everyone can come together, no matter your race, no matter uh, your color, adults, young, and all of that. We can all meet at the center point. And the most interesting part for me in DG is the artificial intelligence part. And we know that the artificial intelligence field or the industry is a should I say trillionaire or
Yeah.
trillion dollar rather,
Yeah.
trillion dollar industry, and it's already here. Before we used to say it's in the future, but we are in it now. So basically for me that was one of the strong points in DGU for me. And the way I joined DGU, my boss is actually Mr. Prince. When Ambassador Falade spoke to Mr. Prince concerning it, Mr. Prince told some of us that are his downlines, and I reasoned and I looked at it. Wow, this is a very great opportunity. And with the way DGU has done it, there are some projects in the world today that they don't give you a clear line of
Mm,
where they are going to. But
mm.
with DGU, I have this assurance with DGU because uh, we had the meeting with one of the staffs. I think it was Gafar. I guess that was his name. His name
Yeah.
was Gafar, and he explained the steps, what DGU is set to achieve in the next 2 years and in the next years to come. And I looked at, okay, in the past, DGU has said they are going to do this, do that, and do this. And looking at it now, it is something they've done. And if someone said they would do this, giving a promise, and they actually fulfilled it in that time frame, then I think that's a credible project that I can bank my finances on. So basically, that's it for me in DGU. And moreover, I started in February. Started in February last year, and right now, I can categorically say that it's people that meet me for DGU now. They are like, okay, please, this thing you told me about. And with the fact that DGU is also saying stop the sales of shares in June, 30th of June. This is more or less like, should I say, a catalyst for sales, and people are actually jumping on the trend. And if DGU isn't a credible project, people would not want to jump on it. So I'm just going to encourage anyone that is trying to be on the fence, don't be on the fence. Put in your all, put in your faith in DGU. DGU is a credible and a beautiful project and I believe that in years to come, especially in 2025, just like we've been promised, I believe that great things are happening for us in DGU, and we are really going to enjoy the benefits or the profits of our investment. So basically, that's the reason why I joined DGU. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Bisola. That was a great one. I think that we should just move on to something else now. Yes, so everybody has been saying DGU, 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 and I can see a few persons here who are still new, who would like to know about DGU. So what I'm going to do now is to quickly run us through this company we talked about, and everybody is giving their own perspective about it. So I'm going to let us through the Digiu ecosystem briefly for the next few minutes so that you fully understand this company. As a matter of fact, we don't see ourselves as a company, but as an ecosystem. Now we have different components and pulling together to form a huge and robust system that works together to be able to achieve a common goal. So DGU can actually is technically an ecosystem, not just one, not just a company. And I'm just going to use a single slide to show you the structure and the way DGU is structured, and then what we are interested in and how we do our business. And then I'll just show you around a few of our products, and then we'll go into the opportunity that DGU has come to offer us at this period of time. So let me quickly share my screen, and then I just talk to you briefly on DGU ecosystem. So I want to believe that you can see my screen where you are. It's actually not anymore. So yes, I think it should be sharing right now. Like I said, DGU is an ecosystem with different components. And basically, DGU has what we call the technology framework component and then the other component. The way DGU is structured is such that we have the capacity to develop products on our own. We also have the funds to invest in other products. I've always been excited when I think that Digi is one company that invests in its competitors. Yes, we are in the same industry, and you're developing your own product. I'm also developing my own product, but I still go ahead to invest in your own product. What that means for me as DJU is for that whether through my own product or through your own product, all the same, I'm making money. So this is the company, this is the ecosystem we call DGU. To my right here, you could see our technology framework. This is the part of us that conduct research and develop products in-house or in partnership with other companies outside. We operate two main laboratories. The first one is an AI laboratory where we develop everything, anything related, or do research and develop products related to artificial intelligence. Some of those products are done in-house, others are in partnership with other organizations and companies, and they are great products. Some are already on a commercial stage scale, others are still in development. Then we also run a blockchain laboratory, and some great products have come out of this blockchain laboratory. Again, this is part of us where we do research and develop products in the blockchain related to blockchain. And currently, we know for those who have been around that we have some powerful product that is just catching fire like anything around the world. I'll talk a little bit about the products there. Then the third component is actually our venture capital fund. This is where we mobilize funds around the world and invest in startup companies around the world. And we really don't have preference anywhere where we see companies that have that are working in our area of interest, either are developing products in the blockchain or maybe AI and some other modern technologies. We can invest in you, and we have done that for a number of a number of projects or companies that we have invested in. So we are a corporate investor as well as product developing development company. Um, our backbone as an ecosystem is our community. Digiu has a global community present in 184 countries. That means that we have at least one person who either is looking into us, has an account with us, or has invested with us in in as many as 184 countries, Nigeria inclusive, Ghana inclusive. Now we are getting people from Gabon and then many other countries, Cameroon, and many other countries. So we have people run like that. And this is indeed the foundation or the platform that DU is actually building its reputation and fame around the world. So our own partners have the opportunity to participate in funding rounds for products or the entire ecosystem. And I will show to us today briefly how the opportunity we are offering to anybody who wants to invest in all. So you will see here, of course, you can't have such a complex system without a management company. So we also have a management company with different departments, including support department, marketing department, technical department, and so on and so forth that manage this ecosystem. And our operation headquarters is located in Russia. Of course, we also have some country offices around the world. We have national representatives around the world, up to 8 or so of them. So this is how we are structured. So we are an ecosystem developing product, ecosystem financing other products, and investing in other projects. And we have partner programs that helps all our partners who are interested to help to contribute to development of the ecosystem. In terms of our roadmap, DGU started in 2019, and here we are today. We have consistently and persistently continued to pursue our vision, and we are growing in number. We have a four milestone roadmap, development roadmap, starting with the launching of our ecosystem, which we accomplished in 2019. And currently, we are on our venture fund phase where we develop a venture fund. And the goal of this is to create a venture for capital with $50 million dollars, and we want to invest in more than 30 different companies, products, and we want to continue to raise our shares. And so, yes, one of the offering of this venture fund is to allow communities or members to invest in DGU. And when they invest in DGU through the purchase of our shares, then that gives you an opportunity to be a co-owner of any product that we are investing in or that we are developing within the ecosystem. So with that alone, you see DGU as one single platform that creates opportunity for you to own many investment portfolio, all of them around technology. And as much as you know, one way where you can quickly get a return from your investment is technology. So DG is providing that opportunity for you today. When we move from this phase we are currently, which is the venture capital fund that's ending soon, we'll be moving into developing our IT park around the world, starting from the CIS countries, including Russia and all of that, and then coming to the countries like Vietnam, India, and some African countries. That is the next phase of our development. We're looking at a situation where we partner with government system, partner with even other private individuals to create IT parks where products are developed to and contextualized to the region where they are to be used. That's a great one. And finally, we're looking forward to building our digital world. By the time we arrive this place, our company would be we're actually aiming to have been able to acquire at least 5 to 10% of total IT markets in the whole world. And by which time we'll be building a company with a capitalization of nothing less than $1 trillion. So this is a huge company. This is a big company. So joining us today means that you are in the right place at the right time. Before all of this begin to come on board, you already slot yourself in. Question is, what opportunities did you offering to people today? Great ones. But before I talk about that, let me just briefly talk about some of the products that Digiu currently has, and either by way of investment or by way of direct development internally. And I will just show you a few of them around now. Then we're now going to the main thing. Okay, so but I have to share another. I want to change my slide. Okay, so here we are. Just a few products that we have. I'm going to start with these very powerful products. Can you? I'm sure you should be able to see my slides by now. One of the products that we have invested in is called SpiritMe. This is an instant video production platform using digital avatar. The primary vision of Digiu is to digitize every human activity such that you as an individual, you can have a digital replica of yourself. And one of the companies that, or one of the products that is moving rapidly towards this is this SpiritMe. SpiritMe can create your own digital avatar. In other words, a digital twin of yourself. And this can say anything just like you say it, can clone your voice and speak like you. You know, your gesture, your emotion, your voice, everything is going to just be the same exactly. Dynamic facial expression and many other things that this thing could do for you. And you know what? This particular product is gaining ground, is entered into the market in the US, and this is a unique technology that is in demand and is very much applicable in different industries. Talk of media industry, all the social media people, like YouTubers, they need it a lot. And of course, it's also something that in educational sector will be very useful. The other products we have invested in is Binary X. Binary X is a decentralized real estate tokenization platform. You know, we are taking real estate investment into another level, making it easy and accessible to common man. So gone are the days where only rich men can invest in um, real estate in highbrow areas, expensive resort. Through Binary X, we can now co-own real estate anywhere in the world, no matter how small the amount of money that you have. This technology is making it possible. And through that, you can continue to get passive income from investing in tokenized real estate. And you can also diversify your investment. You can invest in Dubai, invest in Turkey, invest in different other areas. And I'm sure pretty very soon that we'll have tokenized real estate here in Nigeria that anybody can invest in some other part of Africa. This is one other that's a product of DGU. Then we have come with what we call reward assets, tokenization, reward asset banking. These are huge things that I will talk about briefly later. But then let's see. In bringing our tokenization project to life, we have already a platform, just like a marketplace, like you see maybe Jumia, Amazon, and the rest. If you imagine that the way you go to Amazon to buy shoe, buy whatever, you can go to a platform where you buy real estate like that. There are huge, big estate that the amount of money you have, you can buy a portion of it. This is what this product or this site token estate actually does for us. And this is one of the products that Digiu has invested in also. And then Digiu Wealth. This is the one that gives us monthly return. You put your money in it, it begins to generate income for you with little or no risk of drawdown on your initial capital. That means that at any point in time you need your capital, you can go back and you get your capital back. Of course, as long as your fund remains with that system, you are getting up to between 1 to 3% return on a monthly basis. Yes, this is one I talk about, Reward Asset Bank and Reward Marketplace. Reward Asset Bank is a new innovation entirely. And this is premised on the fact that in history, anytime a form of ownership is being developed, there are systems, structures put in place to manage that ownership. Ownership of real estate and other assets in the world today is being tokenized, it's moving to the digital form, a tokenized form. And that is why we at Digiu, we are creating a bank to also manage that. This is a borderless bank. You can operate it from anywhere in the world, and no government will ask you, nobody will say you have a foreign bank account, nobody will be able to trace it. This is where you can go and borrow money to buy real estate. And that real estate that you bought is also used as collateral for you. So you're now going up and looking for other things to bring collateral. Once you deem you that you are qualified, then you get involved. We can give you loan. Then reward asset marketplace. An example of this marketplace is the token estate that I showed to us just now. Digi is going places and we are moving fast. We are at the forefront of all of this innovation. And that's why we are calling on you to join us, invest and be co-owner of all the. You know what? If you buy Digi share today, you are a co-owner in the bank, you are co-owner in the marketplace, you are co-owner in the platform, in the binary platform, you are co-owner in all of these projects pulled together. This is the unique thing about DGU. This is just our plan for the marketplace. We're starting in Q4 2023, already started, and by 2020, by Q1 of 2024, we are going to sell our the first property, and by 2024, all the legal scheme and all this thing will be created, and we're moving on. And we are moving on. Our bank also is moving on. This is just our landmark. By 2025, the bank will be in full operation. Yes, recently we just started to proceed. Now, currently, nobody is investing directly into this bank. Investment in this bank is only open to those who are investors in DG. So you buy a share, then you get token, or you come to become part of this or owner of this bank. So that's a great opportunity for those of us who are partners, and then let those who want to join right. So it's a great thing that we have ahead of us. I don't want to go into all of this because these are some of the other things. Then we have this great product that we call EWA. EWA has been developed, and EWA has a capability to unite blockchains of different category and types together, both public and private blockchain. Those who are in the blockchain industry, you know that it's been very difficult for one chain to interact with another chain. But now, with the coming of EWA, we are pulling things together, and then you just transfer and transact cryptocurrency as if all the cryptocurrency are on what platform. That's the power of EWA. Now, recently, EWA continued to gain a lot of partnership, and we came across this company called Curve. This is a leader in the cross-chain industry. Now, huge investment from Curve that's now making EWA to transform into what we call cross Curve, which is an expanded form of EWA because of the merging of the partnership with Curve. So company, we are gaining a lot of ground, and we don't want you to be left behind. What are we offering you now as an individual if you're coming into DGU? we have opportunity for you to buy shares. These shares you are buying is still at a pre-C or is still is a private sales now. We haven't gone public, and the opportunity is that you can still get it at a high discount now before we go public. And you know what? This opportunity is ending in the next 6 months. After the next 6 months, you won't be able to have opportunity to buy share at the current prices that we have now. Let me just show you a table to see what we have for you as an individual who want to invest. And please just pick your package today before you leave this place. Okay, so, gentlemen, let me just show you something here. It's just a table I decided to create some time ago, just to let us know the potential and, of course, what Digiu can offer you now if you're coming. Don't just miss this opportunity. I'm going to share my screen again. This was just something I looked at and I said, what will happen if you buy share in DGU today? What are you likely to come up with in just the near future? Currently, these are the packages available for us from $250 to $50,000. Different number of shares in each of those packages because the unit price of DGU share today is 5 cents. But let me let you know in the next 2 weeks, their price is going to increase. It's not even up to 2 weeks again because this is 50 today, 6 today. So it's just in a matter of 9 months, 9 days, 8 days or so, the price is going to go up again. So we only have a very small-ish, very narrow window for us to get what we want to get. But today, you get it at 5 cents. DGU goes to market at 1 cent, at least at 1 cent. And this $250 today could go to as high as $5,000 in the next 3 years to come. Hey, if you can stretch yourself to buy more, then you see what will happen. Now that we're still talking about $1, but then let me let you know. From experience, most companies like this that are standing and going on the footing that this is going to never enter market at $1. Google did not enter market at $1. Neither did Apple enter market at $1. Tesla did not. So, and these are companies that you can compare with DGU from where we're going now. So, assuming we get in the market at $10, what do you think will become of your $250 investment? You're talking about $50,000. And on and on and on, depending on what you get. Further advise that don't take anything less than $2,000 package, which will give you 42,532 shares. And just a matter of time, wait for some days, or I wouldn't say some years, but for some days, and you begin to see what will come of your investment and on and on. You can decide to leave your investment with DGU and continue to get your dividend. And you know what? I'm saying all of this not just because of you, but for your loved one and your acquaintances and friends and people who haven't had this opportunity. You are hearing it today. Please let's share this opportunity with them. Let them not miss out because in the next 6 months we won't have this again. Not be able to. In fact, in the next 9 days, this 5 cents will go to 5.5 cents, and who knows by the end of the month it will go again to more to 6 cents and all of that. So the price is going to be going up rapidly now until we stop selling by June 30th. So this is an opportunity for you to just share this opportunity, share this privilege and this offering to offer to people you know. It doesn't take you anything to say, oh, this is what I see, this is what I did, and I think. And from what people have said now, guys, you know that DG is a credible company. We have seen them, we have dined with them. All the founders, we've seen them where they were, naked where they are. We know that DGU is a company that exists and is real. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have for you today. Um, Somebody probably have invited you. This is an opportunity for you to say, please, I want to start. Just get started. And the great thing is that some of all these packages will allow you to pay in installment. Don't allow you to just fall back. You can start in installment. In fact, the $50 is the minimum installment you can do. Any of these packages you have now can be paid in installment. So pick one today and then get on board. It may be difficult, maybe, but then you know that you're switching to the future. Like engineer said just now, investment is one way that you can actually, make your money work for you, and then you don't need to work until the day that you die. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't want this presentation to go too far, but we are offering you to give you an opportunity that others have not offered you. And you know one thing? You can also partner with us. Partner with us, attract other investors, and here in Digiu, we reward those who do that handsomely. You will get as high as 50% of what an investor has that come to you is investing. This is one of the best in the market. And DGU is consistent and true to their word. Whatever we say, we do. For the time that we started, our goals, our milestones have been followed and achieved as has been. This year, we plan that we're going to invest in 5 companies. We have done it. Next year is going to be 10, and then the year following is going to be 12. So we are moving on and moving fast. Gentlemen, this is DJU in brief and what we have to offer to you. Cannot end this thing without allowing just again Faladay to put his voice into it before we maybe allow you to ask question and then we round up. Okay, so I'm stopping. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the DJU in brief for you. So what I'm saying here. Faladay?
Right. Yes, I'm in the room. I want to say, Dr. Shaz, you have actually done just a explanation. It was indeed an amazing one. You have done a great work for Nigerian. We are fed it, and it's indeed an opportunity for us to get on board. See, one of the fastest way to get aligned with global standard when it comes to wealth building, maybe you want your money to increase sharply and you don't want to do ritual. One of the fastest way is for you to invest in the right technology, especially the technology of the future. So this opportunity is for people who want more out of life. You can see, I don't know which country you are joining from, but you could see that the currencies in Africa has really been devalued, has really lost value. Now, if you are to jump on board now, you have investment of $2,000, and this turn into some millions of dollars. You know what this means? I would even advise that you advise your enemy to join, so that when they to make your more money, they will not even have time for you, because it's indeed a mind-blowing opportunity. So anytime you invest, you are buying the days you don't want to work. You don't have to work. Okay, and most of us actually we also depend on the traditional ways of earning, maybe salary, business, and others. We have this notion that salary is the bribe you take to forget your dream. So if you have it becoming great tomorrow, you want to have the financial breakthrough, you want to have this exponential income, invest in 21st century technology. Okay, and you will live to enjoy this, and your children will thank you for being part of it. But guess what? They will not forgive you if you don't give them this opportunity, because we are here, though we might be few in number, but each one of us are representing our families, we are representing our community, we are representing generations. So they are not privileged to be here, but you are representing them. The opportunity you give to them will position them where they will be tomorrow. So please don't miss out of this opportunity. I beg you, if you love your country, you love your brothers, you love your sister, you love your family, get on board and be part of it. You can see the packages. These packages are ranges now. You still have opportunity to buy even as little as $250. When I heard this story, I and Dr. Shaz last few weeks back in Novosibirsk, when we have meeting with international leaders from other countries, we were so amazed. And this news is no longer a news that these short lower price packages will be cut off soon. Any moment from now, you see that the least you have on board is going to be $1,000. So maybe your capacity now can afford 250, 300, or 500. Why don't you just start? But I don't really recommend that. Like Dr. Shah said, he said $2,000. I will even recommend $5,000 for you. It might be painful paying it, but by the time you are done paying this, you will live to celebrate it. So please don't sit on the fence, because there are some people who wonder how things happen, who sit and watch things happen. Don't join them. Join the people who make things happen. Be part of this. And you can also give it to, maybe you have an organization, you have a family members you want to meet. We have leaders, capable leaders in all our region in Nigeria, and they can support you to talk to them. Maybe you can invite them to help you talk to them, proper orientation, or do proper presentation, or rather, it might be an online Zoom meeting. You can see as we are today, we are actually very few, because with meeting we had last week, I expect each one of us to invite nothing less than 10 people here, because when you see an opportunity, you keep it to yourself, you are not helping. The best way you can help others is to invite them. Information is power. So give them that power, which is the information. Let them be part of this mind-blowing opportunity, and let them position. A lot of them has had their finger burnt in other, Ponzi schemes. So if you don't give them this safe haven, they will end up regretting. They will feel investment is not working, because you can't call investment Ponzi scheme and investment. No, that is just a platform. But investment, the people behind the company. We have seen this. We know the people behind the management. We've seen the product. We've seen the company. So these are things you need to do when we do due diligence. The management POS, you see the strength of the brand. You know what each Digiu share with what tomorrow. Okay, you see it's already been registered on the global stock market, and very soon they start trading. So these are things you need to know about a company that is already ready to work. So you don't need to sit on the fence. Right now, you are with the right company. So bring in your friends and family. Let them be part of this, and they will live to appreciate what you have done to them. So I would not say much, because I know Dr. Shaz has done a lot of justice to this information unveiling, and I believe we already know about the good news, which is about the product, and of course the closure of this, because a lot of people are happy that this will be closed soon. But I'm not too happy, because I want my fellow Nigerians to be part of this opportunity. We have numbers of over 200 million Nigerians, and a lot of people are in poverty. So let's help them how to be part of this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's it. Hearing, like as it used to be said, hearing from the horse's mouth. So, over to you. So I think now we could give room for one or two questions for whoever wants to ask. Yeah, so you can indicate a raise of hand, or you just unmute yourself and ask. Okay, so let's go back to our MC, and then if you can just wrap up.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. My name is Raphael Uchoma, and once again, Global Gainer. We've heard about this opportunity, not just because it's been presented to us, but we've seen people like the great lady in our midst here said she joined as far back as I think February last year. Someone joined in July and all of that. And you can see the testimony already rolling in, and the opportunity is still here today. So my final encouragement is that we should take action, just like the African ambassador have said, and reach out to everyone. And we also need to do more in comparison to what we already have. And with that, we strongly believe that in the future, every one of us, we are going to smile. People took this initiative some years back. Today, they are rejoicing. Any dollar. In fact, I read something this evening that even the federal government is proposing to pay federal civil servants with a dollar. You can see some of us already are earning in dollar because we embrace this kind of opportunity. So I will encourage each one of us to go back. We can register now. For as many of us that have registered, this slide is in the back office. Let us study, let us know more, and let us invite people, and let's
Let's wrap it. So, okay, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think I got disconnected a bit. Mr. Raphael, I didn't really follow you to the end, but I'm back now. So if there are no questions, I think we can wrap up. And we want to announce and let you know that this webinar we hold every Saturday by 7 p.m. Please invite others to join us. Don't just come and hear alone. Let others be part of it. Let's share the link roundabout. Mr. Raphael, are you back?
Yes. With while your connection was breaking,
Yes.
we did emphasize and summarize everything that have been said, and
Okay.
we wish everyone a very good night and a nice weekend, trusting that by next week, Saturday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time again, we'll all come together, not to come alone, but come with others. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your presence of other leaders, especially the African rep as well.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a beautiful night rest.
Thank you, sir.